What's up, MAGStock? Okay, that was pretty good, but this time I want you to answer with jungle noises. What's up, MAGStock? All right, that was weird. I liked it. Hi, I am Brent Black, also known as brentalfloss. I've been adding lyrics to video game music in a mostly satirical way for, oh my god, almost 10 freaking years. Can you believe it? I've also been going to MAGFest events for almost 10 years. Any old MAGFest veterans out there? Awesome. Well, whether it's your first MAGFest event or your 10th, I hope it's not your last. I'm gonna sing some songs. If you can hear my voice, I've got visuals that go along with the show, and there's no law that means you have to be 30 feet away from me in the pavilion. There we go. Yeah, come on down to the splash zone. Shamu wants to say hi. Is Shamu a body part? What is it? I don't know. It's weird. Front row asked me, am I gonna splash you with my Shamu? Later on, if you're lucky. All right, so so in 2009, I added lyrics to a song about a puzzle game involving medicine. It was Dr. Mario. Here's the thing, Mario, maybe a good plumber, that's debatable. He's kind of the clog most of the time, but probably not a great doctor. This song's about that. If you remember it and where to sing along or yell back at me, go for it. If you don't, make it up. It'll be awesome. Most of you are some kind of under the influence anyway. Here we go. I got your number. Here we go. I am Dr. Mario and I am saving lives. I look different in this game. I lost my hat, gotta go, Dr. Light, let's go. I am Dr. Mario and I prescribe high fives. Laughter's the best medicine, so that'll be $20. In the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm the finest dog by far. I got my degree by watching House and Scrubs and ER. Brightly colored pills, they'll cure all your ills. Just as long as you've got fever or heat chills. Or take off your pants. Oh good, now let's see. Turn your head and cough. Okay, now do me, please. Does it hurt to pee? Is it hard to see? I am diagnosing you with HPV. You've got mononucleosis, halitosis, scoliosis. 15 days is my prognosis. You need red and blue pill doses. Scabies, phlebitis, chronic rabies, hepatitis. You'll be brave and you'll unite us. Then you'll all get meningitis. Wait. I'm wrong. You have crabs. Brightly colored pills, they'll cure all your ills. Just as long as you've got fever or chills. Take it, cartoon me. He's so pretty. Dr. Mario. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so that's kind of what I do. That was 2009. Now we're gonna leap ahead in time to a song I did in 2014 about a game from 2000. When did Phoenix Wright come out? Long time ago. Depends on if you were in Japan or in America or in wherever the game is set. California? Sure. This is Phoenix Wright with lyrics. Here we go. In the near future, courts of law go super fast. There's no jury, just a judge. Gotta win in 3 days max. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I'm an ace attorney. So grab a seat, group to the beat, and join me on my journey. I live in California, and by that I mean Japan. Got a suit of blue, a big red tie, and hair like Gemini Man. It's a comedy of errors with the violence of Macbeth. So cute and charming, zany, wacky, jokey. Yeah, I meet all kinds of weirdos on my justice-seeking quest. The dudes are total dicks, and the ladies have big breasts. Come on, y'all dicks. Boobies, dicks, boobies, dicks, boobies, boobies, dicks, dicks, boobies, dicks, boobies, dicks, boobies, boobies, dicks. All right, verse 2 if you're ready. I'm rated T for teen and even one time rated M, but I've got pop culture chops and each reference is a gem. If you have a big objection to where I'm coming from, you can take that, hold it, and shove it up your bum. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a semi-decent lawyer with the help of magic stones and my hot/dead employer. So court is now in session. Judge Santa Claus presiding. If a witness has a secret, I will find out what they're hiding. Arresting and presenting a final resolution, fighting liars on the stand and the kinky prosecution. My client isn't guilty, which I'll prove with my defense. So now all I have to do is choose the perfect evidence. Here we go. Take that!
Not guilty.
Obviously. The end. Thank you. Water. Yum. This is my first MAGStock, you guys. Yeah, I was like, what's MAGStock like? And they were like, well, if you thought MAGFest was intense. And everyone got it at their own pace. Yep. A man holding a tub of cheese balls just gave me the womp womp. Welcome to MAGStock. Do you just go around? Do you just go around like waiting for your moment to shine? Like going to a funeral and like during somebody trips up during like the eulogy and you're like boom 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 and then you eat some cheese balls. Good. I'm glad you're here. It's funny. It's good. I like it. No, seriously, I like it. So Mario, right? He's a plumber, maybe. He's a doctor, but not really. He's also a kart racer. Did any of you guys play Mario Kart 8? It is my favorite Mario Kart. Deluxe is pretty cool. I'm ready for 9. Give it to me, put it inside my head somehow. I don't care. Just plug it right the fuck in. I love Mario Kart. Oh, by the way, this show might reach up and kiss PG-13 here and there. If you don't like it, physically remove your entire campsite for a little while and then bring it back, would be my advice. MAGFest has deemed me worthy of your attention. So, Mario Kart 8. It's a great game. But when I played it a lot in 2014, I started wondering, how responsible is this universe? And this is what that song's about. It's Mario Kart 8 with lyrics. Here we go. Drive through the sky right by a thunderstorm. Cause permanent hearing loss with a giant horn. Why not play chicken with a friggin' plane? Or a charging subway train? Good idea. Now throw a bomb and set your friends ablaze. Break 20 laws and cause massive flight delays. Piranha plants and boomerangs are new. Tim Burton's house is also in there too. Flying through space like a cosmic ray. With no seatbelts or helmets to get in our way. These are all things that we let fucking babies do. These are all things we let babies do. Fucking babies. I shouldn't turn around, should I? No, no, no! Death, 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 oh baby, death. Holy shit! That wild Yoshi sanctuary though. Let's build a racetrack there, cause fuck nature, bro. That fountain's either pee or lemonade, and Luigi's throwing shade. Now memorize all 7 Koopa kids. You'll know their names, but not who their mother is. Your former cart is now a hellish sled. You're in the victory lane, but baby, watch your head. Careen across the ice like a hockey puck, and put the pedal to the metal toward an oncoming truck. These are all things that we let fucking babies do. These are all things we let babies do. Fucking babies. I don't want to look. No, 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 stop, quit it. Oh my God. Oh, it's over. Look, guys, look. No babies were harmed in the... Oh, the end. The end. Yeah, that one's got one of those endings where no one knows whether to clap. But you did anyway, and I appreciate it. Even Cheeseball Guy, yeah. Coming around. Applause? Okay. So I'm gonna do one that I've done almost nowhere. I think I did it at MAGFest this last year, but it's very new. Have you guys played that Breath of the Wild? Yeah. I have played it. I loved it. It was my favorite Zelda game since the George H.W. Bush administration. I really liked it, but as I was enjoying it, I kept... By the way, give it up for Dom, everybody, making me sound better than I deserve. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, so I really, as I was enjoying Breath of the Wild, I was like, great, I can't wait to hear some great tune from the game that I can turn into a lyric. And I waited, and like the sun came out and it was like... And that was about it for the soundtrack. There was some like beep boop shit when you're like fighting the robots, but like, it's really not a game with melodic tunes. And then I was like walking around Kakariko Village, and there was this big pink floral wet hole in the ground, out of which came a 5-story mostly naked fairy. And I fell in love, but also I then knew what my song was going to be about. This is my Breath of the Wild song. It's called Link Up With Me, Baby. And it's pretty new. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I don't mean to be rude, but let me put it on the line. I've never met a giant-ass fairy as fine as you. Let me bless you, caress you, de-stress you, unless you protest. Let me confess the quest of things I would just do to impress you. I fight an overgrown Super Mario dry bones. Let a big blue tongue squirt goo into my ancient iPhone. I'd peel off layers of the map like an onion, and I would plunge into a giant robot camel, which is also somehow a dungeon. Please, please, please link up with me, baby. Take a breath and let's get wild. Let me see that 5-foot smile. Come on, be my magic lady. Won't you please? Oh girl, let's take a chance on some tiny alien giant fairy romance. If I climb more towers and shower you with flowering plants, would you give me some powers? I mean enhance my pants by magically consume the soul of some old wrinkly prunes. What happened next you might expect. They gave me the runes. This bird plays accordion without opposable thumbs. These dudes have a whole dang town where I am pretty sure Falco's from. Did you know I cook and I bake? I could make you a pie or a cake. How about a plate of herb saute with a peppered steak and dessert? A crepe. I don't mean to be glib, but what I wouldn't give to get into that big wet hole in the ground where you live. Please, please, please link up with me, baby. Gotta love that fairy belly. Got a body like a Botticelli. Well, come on, be my magic lady. Never felt this way before, but I'm suddenly into 4. Oh, girl, let's take a chance on some tiny Hylian giant fairy romance. If I leave your fountain, go get a discounted haircut and learn to climb a mountain. Could I climb up your butt and ride it? Ride it like a fishy man. Ride it like a seal in the sand. Ride it like a wild horse, or like the wind blow me off course. Ride it like a copper leaf. Ride it like a magic motorcycle that does not belong in this game at all. Please, please, please be my magic lady. You made me a true believer. I got that Ferngully fever. Oh girl, let's take a chance on some tiny Hylian giant fairy romance. I love your big heart, wanna hold your huge hand. If it takes all of me, let me be your tiny man. Thank you. Now, the messed up thing is like, I didn't know how to make a chorus until I ripped off R. Kelly Ignition Remix. When you hear that again, follow the bass line and the chords in the chorus, because that's all it is, and that guy's a real creepo, so I'm not sure what to do with that information. Okay, this next one, boy, it's weird, but MAGStock is weird, and when MAGFest hosted the PAX East Jam Space, I did this song there and it went well, so I'm gonna do it again. Do we have any Star Trek fans in the audience? I'm working on a Star Trek musical. Here's the elevator pitch. Data writes a crappy musical on the holodeck about Wrath of Khan, and Picard helps him fix it. This is the part of the show where it's starting to get decent, but it's still too cheesy. Thank you, front row. So, to catch you up on this scene in Wrath of Khan, I'll be singing as Captain Kirk, by the way. Kirk's he's turned 50, he's feeling old, and he's on this, mission on the Enterprise full of cadets, and he hasn't actually been a captain in a long time. And suddenly his old nemesis, Khan, shows up on another Starfleet ship and totally, shoots the crap out of the Enterprise. And so suddenly, Kirk is outgunned, outmanned, all the other Hamilton stuff, and has to outwit Khan, who wants the plans to the Genesis device to save all these cadets on the Enterprise. Again, a musical number written by Data. This is what he thinks musical theater should sound like. I'm asking you to come on a journey with me. Are you guys ready? This is called Have I Still Got the Magic? Extra points if you hear the part where I accidentally ripped off Armored Armadillo for Mega Man X. Here we go.
They say you never see the bullet that kills you. Well, take a good look, Admiral.
What do we do, sir? Sir? Shit! I used to live for a moment like this, to face the abyss and give it a kiss, when the heat of the band makes you perspire and there's no way out but into the fire. Stand off, enemy squads, puzzle, impossible odds, trick up my sleeve, victory. That's all history.
History.
But have I still got the magic today? Or has it crusted and rusted away? I've got the highest rank, and who else has my clout? Should I feel doubt? He's coming about. Now we're gonna find out. Can I dodge perdition one last time? One last adventure. Past my prime, will the skin of my teeth hold tight again? Have I still got the magic I had back then?
Have you still got the magic that you had back then?
I say, Khan, if it's me you want, if you've gotta have a piece of this, take me, kill me, I don't care, but spare my crew. It's only fair.
No tricks.
Tricks!
Tricks!
Shh, no tricks! I'll beam aboard, but only me. And as for my crew, you'll leave them be. Deal?
I'll kill you once you beam aboard, but first I'll need a wee bit more. Give me all the records that exist regarding Project Genesis.
Genesis?
Genesis.
Shh, what's Genesis?
Don't play games with me.
What's Genesis?
Don't you think I see?
What's Genesis?
Shall I fire again?
Oh, Genesis. Oh, well, let's find it then. We'll need a little time.
Time. Well, you certainly gave us plenty of time to live out our days after SETI Alpha 5 became a barren desert.
Khan, I had no idea.
Well, you didn't stop by to check, did you?
Surely there's some way I can make this up to you.
Oh, there is. Transfer all information on Genesis to the Reliant, and then beam aboard so I can very slowly kill you. You have 60 seconds, starting now!
I used to live for a moment like this, when things were amiss but secretly bliss. I'd close my eyes and just believe I had a last-minute miracle up my sleeve. Ambush. No escape. Made it out without a scrape. Pulled it off 1,000 times when I was in my prime.
In your prime.
But have I still got the magic today? I mean, if this hair were real, it'd be gray. I wanted youth again, to feel alive and spry, and now I do. Or die. Die. Dodge perdition one last time, outlast the reaper. Past my prime, gonna throw a Hail Mary and go.
Amen.
Hope I still have the magic I had back then.
Hope you still have the magic that you had back then.
I say, Khan,
What?
we'll need a sec to boot the dash. The bridge is smashed, our Wi-Fi's trashed. I want to help you, but we're kind of stuck.
45 seconds.
We're a sitting duck, a space pinata. No power, weapons, speed, nada. My only edge against these jerks is I know how Starfleet works. Just look at me and keep nodding.
What?
Just keep on nodding, please. Meanwhile, quickly, pull up charts of Reliance console keys. Hurry,
The prefix code?
it's all we've got.
The charts are up.
Take it, Spock.
Spock Bopaloopop, a Spock Bamboo.
Admiral,
We're finding it.
tick, tock.
I've obtained Reliance prefix key. It's 1, 2, 3.
I don't understand.
You have to learn the entire ship from stem to stern, the ins and outs, each and every quirk, not just the rules, but why things work.
Remote control has been switched on.
Can you send it now?
Oh, that I can! Can I dodge perdition one last time? One last adventure! Past my prime, one final play to save this crew! Now, Mr. Spock.
Our shields are down. What? Raise them. I
My
can't.
name's James D. Kirk, Starfleet, True Blue. I beat the goddamn Kobayashi Maru. God, you fell for a switcheroo. Cause I still got the magic and it's coming for you.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Thank you. I'm on a one-man quest to make people who don't like musical theater realize they still like Aladdin and The Lion King, and they have a little part in them that enjoys it. Everyone that goes, musical theater, that's kind of gay, but like actually they had the album to The Little Mermaid when they were a kid, that's the person I'm trying to convert. Anyway, so this next one, have any of you guys play Final Fantasy IX? It's a good one. I played it intending to make fun of it, but there was this character who was like a young, brilliant, magical wizard child, so like obviously I can relate. And his name was Vivi, but he has kind of the magical fantasy novel version of a terminal illness, and it really bummed me out and made me think about life. And there's this great scene where he and the main character of the game, Zidane, talk about it. And Zidane's not a genius, but he kind of just has some thoughts. And this song's about that. I think that all of us get a little existential dread sometimes. And anyway, this one's kind of from the heart. And also from the Ben Folds place. This is Zidane to Vivi. The past few days, they got you down in a real dark place. But you can't save the world staring up into space. I know you're scared, and so am I. But sooner or later, things die, Vivi. Yeah, that's how it is. Try not to think too hard, Vivi. Sometimes you have to smile. Set the world down, come on, go out and play. Don't let it get you down, Vivi. It isn't worth your while. We all die someday, but forever so far away. You're gonna be okay. 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 This existential stuff, but all that worrying, pal, when's it gonna be enough? Yeah, we're in the dark. That's how it goes. But why sit and wonder when nobody really knows, kiddo? Just go with the flow, yeah, go with the flow. Try not to think too hard, Vivi. Sometimes you have to smile. Oh, oh, set the world down. Come on, go out and play. Don't let it get you down, Vivi. It isn't worth your while. We all die someday, but forever so far away. So that's it. So now you're giving in. Well, here's all I have to say. Yeah, you want a life, it's what you're living in. Just take it day by day. But if you decide to go nowhere fast, terrified of your future, unsure of your past, you waste the here and the now, and baby, that's all that you got. You wanna think it's all bad, but I'm telling you it's not. So, try not to think too hard, baby. Sometimes you have to smile. Set the world down, come on. Go out and play. Yeah, don't let it get you down, baby. It isn't worth your while. We all die someday, but we're ever so far away. You're gonna be okay. Okay? Thank you. Yes. You figured that you were going to say that about the second verse. You decided that, yeah? Okay. Cool. So, this next one is so brand new, I can almost guarantee I'm going to screw it up. If you're drinking, prepare to drink when I forget lyrics. But I really wanted to do it. The thing is, like, I've had this idea to do a song for a long time about this thing you hear, like, Neil deGrasse Tyson say, and Bill Nye, and Carl Sagan, about how we're all made of stardust. And, like, sometimes when I'm bummed out, the fact that we're all made of stardust is, like, one of the closest things that I get to, like, spiritual optimism. But the thing is that nobody would want to hear Bill Nye sing a song. I guess Neil deGrasse Tyson probably would be pretty sexy, but I don't think me doing an impression of him is a good idea. But I wrote a song in a little bit more of a David Bowie, just stretching up to Kiss Freddie Mercury. I don't have half of Freddie Mercury's notes, so don't get your hopes up. But this is a work in progress. If you're hanging out after the show, I'd love to know your thoughts on it. And by the way, this picnic table over here, I'm going to be there selling CDs. I do take cards if you want a handshake, take a picture, autograph, whatever. I'm not charging for that. I just want to say hi. So I'll be right there after the show. And you can tell me what you think. This song is called The Lucky Stardust, and I put together the slideshow extremely recently. Here we go. Well, we're spinning round the sun about 1,000 miles an hour on a planet made of stardust. Yes, every stone and tree and flower was once a blaze of starlight in a place light years away. And the atoms fused within that star make up your DNA. So if you're feeling small or feeling low and your dreams aren't coming true, if you long to be a star, well, I've got some news for you. Come on, you are the lucky stardust that gets to be alive. Or you can strike a pose, you can pick your nose, but you came from beyond the sky. Oh, you are the lucky stardust that gets to be alive. So when everything feels like it can't be worse, remember, you're the luckiest stardust in the universe. So you feeling lucky? There's another verse, don't worry. Well, the Big Bang made a scene about 14 billion years ago, forming hydrogen and helium in stars that shone a cosmic glow. And suddenly an atom with 6 protons came to birth. It was carbon, the foundation of all life upon the earth. But you are not a fig, you're not a bush, you are not a small cashew. You're a person with a heart, so let my words encourage you. Come on, you are the lucky stardust that gets to feel alive. If you don't feel sunny, remember, honey, that you hail from a heavenly hive. Oh, you are the lucky stardust that gets to feel alive. So when everything feels like it can't be worse, remember, you're the luckiest stardust in the universe. Gotta make the tempo faster to the bridge. Now you could have been a mango, but you can ice skate in the nude. You can enjoy a crispy plate of nachos, or even get your face tattooed, my dude. You're not a dictionary, but you could win a spelling bee. Now you could have been a fire hydrant, but instead you get to pee free. You could make out at MAGStock in a tent underneath a summer sky. Or you could ponder all life's mysteries while you eat an entire pie. We may be the only stardust who knows we're going to die, but that just makes life more precious, and now I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, 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 a key change Bobo, you are the lucky stardust. So live while you're alive. Well, just breathe it in and maybe crack a grin, but do more than just survive. Oh, you are the lucky stardust, so live while you're alive. And when everything feels like it can't be worse, and you realize you'll end up in a hearse, turn that existential frown to the inverse, 'cause you're the luckiest stardust in the whole dang universe. Thank you. Thanks, guys. It needs some shaving and some cuts, but don't we all? Don't we all? Yeah, this next one is a bit from the heart as well. You guys have played the original Mario, right? Some of you weren't born when it came out. Some of you went back to play the classic later on. I was like a year old, don't feel bad. But there's this level, there's lots of levels in Mario 1, where you're just swimming and swimming and swimming. And by the time Mario, if he were a person, you see, got to World 2, Level 2, he'd probably be like, okay, let me get this straight. I have been running my ass off for a long time. I went into a castle where there was actual lava. I killed the dragon, and the princess was somewhere else. And my consolation prize was a little mushroom dude who appeared to be flipping me off. You've all seen the sprite, you know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, by the time he was in World 2, Level 2, swimming around in a lot of water, he was probably wondering if he was ever going to find that special person. And, well, not all of us are looking for that. A lot of us are, and a lot of us are wondering just what Mario was wondering. So this is the Tutu Blues, and it's about that. Float towards you. It's deep and it's blue. Sink or swim, baby, don't go loving him. Wait for me, I'll come and set you free. But until then, I'll keep on swimming in the sea. Now, baby, I'll swim all day. A fish in my way. My baby, my little peach. Well, she's always just out of reach. Wait for me, baby, I'm coming to set you free. But until then, I'll keep on swimming in the sea. Oh, every man needs a princess. That line didn't age well. A woman to call his own. But after looking high and low in this kingdom, I still go to bed alone. And I promise, baby, I promise you worth every bit of the hassle. But every time I think I found you, baby girl, you're in someone else's castle. Why you do this to me, baby? I'm diving down, trying not to drown. I know it seems my quest is just a pipe dream. Thank you. But wait and see, there's a prince for you, and it's a me. But until then, I'll keep on swimming in the sea. Thank you, guys. Truly, I did not know what to expect from MAGStock. This is an amazing, amazing show. You guys are awesome. And I'll be around all weekend. By the way, those of you that like remembered me from 9 or 10 years ago and then haven't followed up, that's totally fine. But I'm now a game designer, as evidenced by the fact that I've gained 15 pounds and have a beard. I don't like it, but that's the law. So I have designed and released a party game called Use Your Words. Thank you. And I'm actually this weekend, we're testing out new content that hasn't actually been played by humans. So I imagine I will be in the pavilion at various times. My plan is to just tweet whenever I'm gonna be there. I've got a TV, but come on down and play with me because it's fun in the first place, but also if you've played it a lot and you're tired of the same content, this is new. And if you haven't played it, come try it, it's super fun. It made people yell just now. All right. Speaking of using your words, now we're gonna do a thing that is gonna be the weirdest radio experience ever for everyone listening to us via, what is it? The stock? 90, what is it? 90.3, the stock. With the bald guy and the nerdy crew in the morning. It's not the morning, stop. Okay, what we're going to do now is my favorite thing to do at a live show. It's called the Mad Lib. I up here have an incomplete song that I promise you know. I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'm just going to ask you for suggestions for the words to fill it in. I can't keep you from having dirty minds. In fact, it might improve the experience. Don't be shy. It's MAGStock. All right, are you ready? All right, we're gonna whip through this as fast as possible. Something you might find in nature. Poop, thank you. All right, give me a location or just a place. Inside of yourself? Remind me your first name? Inside Tony. Hey, don't count your chickens. All right, so something there can be a lot of. I heard alcohol and I heard nerds. How about drunk nerds? Not that any of you would know anything about that. All right. Something that can be very loud or very quiet. I heard sex and farts right together and it almost sounded like sex farts. And that could be interpreted in different ways. Maybe it's an actual fart that happens during sex. Maybe it's when your bodies are touched together and there's a weird pocket of air. And it always happens right when it starts to get real good too. And it's like, did you fart? No, our bodies did. All right. Something that can come from within. Semen. Typically semen should come from within. If not, I think it's some kind of quantum jizz. Some kind of... Zoidberg, did you get my package? It's the quantum semen. All right, I loved it. All right, here we go. Give me a deity or a powerful being. Mahatma Gandhi, okay. That's a take. You know, somehow the Colossus yell is so much funnier in a fancy hotel where weddings are almost always happening. You've had that moment, right, where there's some really fancy people and then nerds start Colossus yelling and you're like, I'm so sorry, we're like this. All right, give me an occupation you might be embarrassed to be. Mustache groomer. Ooh. Said the guy with the sweetest mustache in the room. All right. Something that you don't want somebody to do to you. What was that? What, your asshole? Finger your asshole. Okay. I'm gonna say butt because I think it's funnier in this context. But by the way, more for me anyway. I was gonna say, not bothered. Stinky pinky, bring it. All right then. Trust me, if it feels good going out, it feels good going in. All right, moving on. Here we go. So now that I've broken that seal, choice of words. This part's tricky, but it's gonna pay off. I need phrases that are 3 syllables long. Count in your head, because somebody always does 2 or 4, and then they feel foolish. That you wouldn't say in mixed company. Suck a dick, thank you. Wonderful. Fuck your mom. Okay, great. Well, we've done fucks and dicks. Let's give it a little bit of variety. Let's do it the diversity program of 3 syllables. Hot dildo. Okay. What? Eat your pie is gonna be really great in the middle of all of these. Thanks, Steph, keeping us nice and squeaky clean. Keep going. Why God, why? Wonderful. Why God, why? And one more. Brentalfloss. Why not? I wouldn't say it in mixed company. Do you know how terrible it is when people on planes ask me what I do? Ugh. Actually, nowadays I can say I'm a game developer. All right. Anyway, we're so close. Something that can just rage and rage. An erection? I heard Colossus and erection. Colossus's erection. All right, last one, but I'm gonna wait till there's a really good one. Something that bothers you. Oh, start. You said the guy wearing a kilt. Get out of here. What? Keep going. Bald people, no. Guys wearing kilts, yes! Is that a utilikilt? Oh, okay. Hey, look. I love you, Hachi, but I gotta work with what I have when somebody heckles. That's just I'm carrying the Don Rickles torch. The little bald guy who's kind of an insult comic, but you know he's just kidding. Don't worry. I'm jealous because I have all of the marinade of balls in these, but you sir got a breeze under there. Yeah. So really you're winning. All right, here we go. Hachi's kilt is actually what the last one's gonna be. Let me tape this. So I hope you guys have bought your ticket to hell because you just ruined Frozen's Let It Go.
Just let it go.
All right. And this will be... How am I doing on time? What time is it? Okay, this is my last thing. All right. Oh, my pedal's acting weird. Well, fuck it, let's do it anyway. The poop glows white inside Tony tonight. Not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of drunk nerds. And it looks like I'm the queen. The sex farts are howling in this swirling semen inside. Couldn't keep it in, Mahatma Gandhi knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the mustache groomer you always had to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them finger your butt. Well, now they're fingering your butt. Suck a dick, fuck your mom. Can't hold it back anymore. Eat your pie, brentalfloss. Turn away and why, God, why? I don't care what they're going to say. Let Colossus's erection rage on. Hachi's killed never bothered me anyway. Thanks so much, you guys. I've been brentalfloss and you've been awesome.